I had to quit my summer job last month. I got a part-time job there. I work at Six Flags. Hurricane Harbor. I'm the dude that does the wave pool. You guys may think it's a machine behind that wall. Hell no. The siren goes off, there's 8 or 9 of us big guys, and we all start cannonballing the shit out of that thing. Friends always ask me, so what do you do after you get off work? I'm like, I go into rides. That's my favorite thing to do. I'll go wait in line at the roller coaster, and I'll get up to the front of that line, and I just walk up and down that coaster looking for the skinniest kid to sit next to. Then I just watch a look on that kid's face when that bar clicks back and stops right about here. Oh, it's going to be a bad day for you. Yeah. I do not recommend you going, woo! Part of this ride. Okay, hold on. Let's talk about my wife for a little bit here. My wife's a second grade teacher at a public school. Yeah, I know that doesn't sound real dangerous or adventurous, but my wife has Tourette's syndrome. I think that's awesome. I mean, she could be in class, a kid gets upset with her and goes, you know what, screw you, Mrs. Patterson, I don't want to do this assignment. She could look at that kid and go, oh, yeah, well, you get your books, you get your bags, and you march yourself right down to the principal's office. You can hear it. Fucker. Keep on walking, dickweed. That's great. Had a big meeting before the school year this year, told all the teachers that they can no longer grade in red ink. Yeah, apparently red ink is now yelling at the children. What? Kids are scared of her color on a piece of paper? Oh my God, what kind of pussies are these kids gonna grow up to be? I remember getting my papers back when I was in school. Pretty much looked like my teacher sacrificed a goat. Did they want to hurt anybody? I just want to know what these kids are going to do if they grow up scared of the color red. They're going to get old enough to drive. They'll be going down the road, pull up to a flashing red light. They're going to start to cry. Intermittently. Get passed up by a fire truck. They're going to wet themselves. You can take them downtown, take them to a Cardinal game. They're going to have a fucking seizure. Right there. I'm just saying I would be a horrible teacher. I can see myself in one of those parent-teacher conferences. Parents are all upset. Mr. Patterson, you shouldn't grade in red ink. That's hurting my child's self-esteem. Really? All right, well, I appreciate there's a problem there, but as a teacher, I wouldn't have to use as much red ink if your child wasn't such a fucking idiot. Sorry, my Tourette's is acting up. Hey, you know what? While we're at it, I think your child might need a helmet. He runs into shit on the playground, that's what I'm saying. Keep the little bastard away from the slide. Parents are going to get mad. You say that about their children. And they go, my child's not an idiot. My child's very, very smart. Really? All right. Well, let's take a look at the last test that we had here in class. Let's see. I said, who helped construct the pyramids in Egypt? Your child said Bob the Builder. Then we went to geography. Said, who discovered America? Your child said Dora the Explorer. Oh, and my personal favorite, name something that lives in the sea. Your child said... Nope, he said Clifford the dog. I told you the kid was a fucking idiot. Yeah. Well, I didn't give him credit for SpongeBob, that would have been right. I just think it'd be cool seeing teachers driving around town with bumper stickers on their cars that said, my red ink pen, flunked your honor roll student. Cool would that be in the back of the parking lot? At the same meeting, they also told them that next year they can't have the kids play tag on the playground anymore. Apparently, tag is offensive to the slower-moving children. What? How politically correct is this world becoming? Yeah, wasn't like that when I was in school, huh? I was a fat kid in gym class. Yeah. I was the first kid ever to be lapped in the 100-yard dash. For you people that aren't laughing right now, that's a point A to B race. Means by the time they went through that line and ran it again, I was still fucking out there. It sucks being passed by a kid with a helmet.